dope. I'm on a short ride today. Kinda quick. See what happens. See if there's anything open down this way. But I do want to go check over Maple Springs. Just right up to the gate, back, and then check out the other location. Yeah, I think it's been 2 weeks? A week? Since I rode? Whenever I went to Joshua Tree was the last time. I don't know when that was. Which, that was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I'm glad it wasn't windy. Going up to Yucca Valley from like Palm Springs though, I felt like I was on the side of the tire the entire time. But the way back was completely fine. Had it have been windy, I probably would have gone up behind Big Bear and come back down, but that would have been probably another issue because I left my jacket, not my riding jacket, but my like warmer layers in one of my friend's cars. And it probably would have been real chilly. Let's check out Maple Springs, Silverado Canyon. I did notice after coming back from Joshua Tree, I looked at my tire just because there was a lot of road riding to see what they look like. But I noticed on the front, I'm getting an interesting like uneven wear to where like the left side of the tire is wearing a little bit quicker than the right. Because on the Tusk 2-track, it has like a connecting bar between all the knobs, and it goes all the way around the tire. And like the crossbar is flush with one of the knobs on the left side of the tire, and on the right there's kind of a lip still. It's kind of interesting. And then like a couple hundred miles ago, I noticed the tire is starting to scallop a little bit on the front, and then, or starting to scallop on the front, and then on the back even a little bit as well, which is interesting. I guess I wouldn't have really thought it would do that, but I'm probably just leaving it in too low of a pressure. I think for Joshua Tree, I bumped it up to like 30 or 30 something front and back. And then I normally probably ride on like 25. But yeah, these tires are cheap enough to where it's like I don't mind leaving them lower pressure because I'm lazy. But I do want to try maybe even a little bit more aggressive tires. And then especially on the KTM, which I can't wait to swap tires. I did finally make the decision to do the suspension on that one though. Just stiffer springs. I'm not doing a full valving setup. I feel like just for what I need, like the valving that it's at probably is fine for like an adventure style riding. But having the heavier springs to keep my fat ass up without using like 3/4 of the stroke would be nicer. But yeah, I'm excited. I should be getting that in the next week. I had the shop do front, and then I'm gonna swap the rear myself, and hopefully not make myself too sore again, because holy hell. So I did a Monday chest day, Tuesday back day, Wednesday leg day, and I'm still feeling it. And it's Saturday today. I didn't work out Thursday because I had a function to go to, and I don't normally work out Fridays because I don't want to be super sore getting on a bike or trying to do archery. Yep, still closed. Tragic. And yeah, I don't remember if I talked about it in one of my last videos, but went to the Supercross at Angel Stadium. That was cool. It's shit. I was probably not even double digits the last time I saw Supercross. But yeah, it just made me watch more YouTube videos on racing and whatnot, because I used to race around the track on my little Honda 50, and I want to say a KTM 65 or something like that. And yeah, we did that all the time. Just kind of brought back memories. Yeah, now that I have the 500, I'm like, technically I could throw it on a track. Get a feel for it. Yeah, I'll probably jump to the next little bit of this ride. Oh yeah, so when I was in Joshua Tree, I went to go look for some new gloves, and I was looking for just dirt bike gloves, so just like these. And it's crazy, it was $36 minimum for these kind of gloves. It was nuts. But yeah, came home, went to a local shop, and pulled these out of the bargain bin for 10 bucks. So I grabbed 2 pairs, and then I managed to get winter gloves for 30 bucks. But yeah, looking for gloves. I want like goofy ass colors. Kind of like the other gloves I bought. They're like a black with a metallic-y kind of blue iridescent thing on them. And then like the purple silicone grippy stuff. I want a little bit more goofy than that, but for the price I could pass it up. I needed a pair. My my other gloves were blown out. Inside the thumb was all ripped up, and then the wrist part started to rip as well. I can't remember the name of them, but I think they're like a brand new or newish Alpine Stars. They're really nice and pretty comfortable. They're they had all the protection and whatnot too, and kind of a shorter glove. They were $140 something. It's like, goddamn. They're not even like gauntlets or anything. which I know those could be like 200 plus, but they were just similar to style to my other ones, where it just had the knuckle protection and a little bit of padding on the palm. And I spent 70 on those, and the Alpine Stars are 140. That's nuts. I doubt the camera's gonna pick it up. That thing's tiny. But little Cessna looking plane going. Nice. I don't know if it's between the extra preload or the PSI still being kind of high, but bumps are feeling a little bit more harsh. That looked like a brand new KLR. Yeah, I don't know if paving this was actually the play. Maybe they saved themselves a couple times blading it, but now the asphalt they put in is just getting torn up. So I was like, was it really worth it? I need to get better at not putting so much pressure on my hands while I'm standing. I'm kind of dog shit at it. Alrighty, but anyway, that was my little ride just to get something in on the weekend. Catch y'all later. See ya.